It's 2 p.m. You had a productive morning. You were focused. You were executing. Everything was working. But now you're sitting at your desk feeling like your brain just shut off. Your energy crashed. You can barely keep your eyes open, and suddenly scrolling your phone or grabbing another coffee feels like the only option. And here's the brutal truth. Most people lose the entire second half of their day to this afternoon slump. They work hard from 8 a.m. to noon and then spend 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. in a fog of low energy, distraction, and wasted potential, which means they're only productive for 4 hours a day while telling themselves they worked 8. But the people who actually dominate their lives, who build businesses, transform their bodies, and accomplish in 1 year what most people don't in 10, they've solved the afternoon slump. And I'm about to show you exactly how. First, understand why the slump happens. Your blood sugar crashes after lunch, your cortisol naturally dips in the afternoon, your brain's decision-making capacity is depleted from the morning, and if you ate a heavy carb-loaded lunch, all your blood is in your stomach digesting instead of in your brain thinking, so your body is literally biochemically designed to slow down in the afternoon. But just because it's designed that way doesn't mean you have to accept it. Here's the solution, and it starts way before 2 p.m. What you eat at lunch determines your afternoon energy. So if you're eating pizza, pasta, heavy sandwiches, or anything that spikes your blood sugar and makes you feel full and sluggish, you've already lost the afternoon before it started. Instead, eat a high-protein, moderate-fat lunch with minimal carbs, chicken and vegetables, steak and salad, fish and greens, something that gives you sustained energy without the crash. And keep the portion size reasonable, eating until you're 80% full, not stuffed. Because when you're overfull, your body prioritizes digestion over everything else, including focus. Immediately after lunch, take a 15 to 20-minute walk outside in the sunlight, and this is non-negotiable because it does 3 things. The sunlight resets your circadian rhythm and tells your brain it's still daytime, so don't shut down yet. The movement gets blood flowing, which increases oxygen to your brain and prevents that sluggish feeling. And the change of environment gives your mind a break from work mode, so when you return you're fresh instead of fried. Most people skip this and go straight back to their desk and wonder why they feel like garbage by 2:30 p.m. Next, structure your afternoon differently than your morning. Your morning should be deep work on your hardest, most important tasks when your willpower and focus are at peak. But your afternoon should be meetings, emails, admin work, anything collaborative or communicative, anything that doesn't require deep creative thinking. Batch all the reactive work into the afternoon so you're not wasting your best hours on low-value tasks. And if you absolutely need to do focused work in the afternoon, do it in 25-minute sprints with 5-minute breaks using the Pomodoro technique, because your attention span is shorter in the afternoon, so trying to do 90-minute deep work sessions like you did in the morning will just frustrate you. Here's the game changer that nobody talks about. Caffeine timing matters more than you think. If you drink coffee at 2 p.m. to fight the slump, you're treating the symptom, not the cause. And you're going to crash even harder at 4 p.m. plus ruin your sleep that night, which makes tomorrow's morning terrible. Instead, if you need caffeine, have it between 9:30 and 11:30 a.m., so it kicks in right as your natural cortisol dips and carries you through early afternoon, or don't have any after noon and just accept that afternoon energy is lower and structure your work accordingly. Another solution people ignore: a 20-minute power nap between 1 o'clock and 2 p.m. sounds lazy, but it's scientifically proven to restore cognitive function. And the most productive people in history, from Churchill to Einstein to modern CEOs, take strategic naps. Set a timer for exactly 20 minutes. Any longer and you enter deep sleep and wake up groggy. 20 minutes is the sweet spot for refreshing your brain without disrupting nighttime sleep. And if you can't nap, even just closing your eyes and doing deep breathing for 10 minutes resets your nervous system. Finally, hydration is the most overlooked factor. If you're dehydrated by even 2%, your cognitive performance drops by 20%. Most people are chronically dehydrated and don't even know it, so drink 16 ounces of water right when you start feeling the slump. Often what you think is tiredness is actually dehydration, and within 15 minutes your energy will improve. Here's the truth: you can't fight biology. Your body is designed to slow down in the afternoon, but you can work with it instead of against it by eating smart, moving after lunch, structuring lower cognitive tasks for afternoon, timing caffeine correctly, considering strategic naps, and staying hydrated. The afternoon slump only wins if you ignore it and hope caffeine and willpower will save you, but when you have a system, you turn the afternoon from wasted time into productive time. Comment which solution you're implementing today, and subscribe, because I'm breaking down complete energy optimization systems, meal timing strategies, and productivity frameworks that keep you sharp all day. Most people are only productive 4 hours a day. These systems let you dominate 8. That's how you double your output and leave everyone else behind.